Man, you already know what it do, man. Big FC tapping in with a reaction video for y'all, man, today, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? And if you ain't subscribed to my channel, what's taking so long, man? Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell for your boy. Turn me up, share my content. You dig what I'm saying? If you already subscribed, man, appreciate you staying loyal to the soil, supporting my content. You dig what I'm saying? Finna come at you with a video, reaction video for y'all today, man. Let me see what it is. I'll say 34 shot in 1 week. It goes down out there in Chicago, Illinois. It's already at war. It's already at war, man. Hey, it's a war everywhere, though, man. It just be crazy, man. How the youth is right now, man. They just don't give a fuck about life or what's ahead or nothing, man. They just want to gang bang and kill each other up, man. Nonsense, man. Let's get right into it, though, man.
Overnight, investigators have spent much of their time gathering any evidence after that barrage of gunfire.
I rolled down my window of my car and I asked them, "Hey girls, what are you guys running from?" They're like, "There's a shooting, there's a shooting."
Be careful for the tickets for the offender guns. They had 3 machine guns, 2 semi-automatics. Again, that address for that is 50 Hermitage. If someone can check on 50
Hella shells. Whoever in that car, not man, I know they. Damn, that shit be so sad, man. Look at that shit. They need to get it together.
Look like the city talking again.
I see.
Not through politicians, not through reporters, not through press conferences. The city talking through sirens, through crime scene tape flapping in the wind, through candles burning on corners where somebody took their last breath. If you listen close enough, the city is saying the same thing it's been saying for years. Because summer ain't even really here yet. The pools ain't packed. The fireworks ain't started. The block party's barely underway. And already, Chicago's first full summer weekend left a trail of blood stretching across the city. Now let's talk about these numbers. Not because they statistics, but they're people. In just one weekend, 72 hours, 34 people were shot.
34.
Think about that. 34. That's enough people to fill a classroom, enough people to fill a city bus, enough people to fill a family reunion photo. 34 people. 34 people whose lives changed forever between Friday and Monday. And out of those 34, 6 people were killed, 6 lives gone, 6 futures erased, 6 families waking up this week carrying the pain they'll never fully recover from. 6 families waking up this week carrying the pain that they'll never fully recover from. And if that's not...
The crazy thing about it, bud, they be sitting there bragging about how many murder rates they city got, man. Like, that ain't nothing to brag about. Like, you rather be happy that you have more people dying than surviving. That's bad. You feel what I'm saying? They basically hype for the wrong shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to be all hypey about, oh yeah, our city, we always we do this, we do that, and da da da. This many people got, like, that's stupid. You feel me? If I'm a brother, I want to see, I'm like, yeah, man, we get money, we surviving, man. We do. Why would you want to be a city that always gets somebody? That mean y'all slipping a lot, man. You feel me? Let's get back into it though.
4 separate mass shoots happened in one weekend. 4. Those 4 incidents alone accounted for 17 shooting victims. 17 people caught in just 4 incidents. Nearly half of everyone shot that weekend. Damn. Then comes the number that should make everybody stop scrolling and pay attention. 9 victims were between the ages of 12 and 19.
19.
Kids. Children. Teenagers. Future. Young people who should have been enjoying summer vacation instead of becoming part of a weekend violence report. Every year, we say the kids are our future. Yet every year, kids keep ending up in the crossfire. Some as victims, some getting pulled into the violence itself. And when children are becoming casualties and participants in street violence, that's not just a crime problem. That's a community crisis.
Boy is now facing gun charges for a shooting that injured 4 other children. Community organizers and elected leaders are urging parents to step up.
Tragic. and we have to do better as a community.
Bomani Obadeli from Activists, an organization that works to deter violence, reacting to a violent weekend that left multiple young people hurt.
They ready to take out their own parents now,
45th
too.
and
Try to say
Prairie for a
something to
shooting
their-
that unfolded Saturday night. Community leaders say
so
around
comfortable in the
300
streets.
teens had gathered in the area. A 13-year-old boy is accused of pulling out a gun and shooting multiple people. The victims' ages range from 11 to 14 years old.
They start young
That's the
out
question we
there.
have to ask. How does
They start
guns
young
get in the
everywhere.
hands of 12 and 13-year-olds? So it is a head scratcher.
Man, they know what time it is, man. They getting the motherfuckers from them white folks flooding our motherfucking them cities, man, with them drugs and guns, man, and they getting in the hand of them little youngsters and shit, man. They know what time it is, man. Don't act like they don't know. They did that shit to the city, man. That's what, because they want them to kill each other. That's all. Let's get back into it, man.
Easy solution. We're not looking for it. We're not going to be as punitive with our young people, right? And don't want to really. However, there's got to be some accountability.
Alderman Pat Dowell saying in a statement, in part, parents must be accountable. The attention our young people seek must be found first in the home. Businesses that are complicit in hosting these events must be held responsible and, if necessary, closed. 3 hours later, also happening in Bronzeville, 3 people were shot near 46th and Federal. The victims are 2 young women and a man. An 18-year-old woman was last listed in critical condition after she was shot in the stomach. Over in West Garfield Park, around 1 this morning, police say they found a man shot to death in a car near Kinsey and Kilbourne. And in Lincoln Park, more officers will be on patrol after a woman was shot while standing outside a bar along Belden early Sunday morning. The victim was taken to Northwestern Hospital and was last listed in critical condition. It's unclear what led up to the shooting. Back in Bronzeville, Activists says they will be hosting a number of community events to keep young people engaged throughout the summer.
We have this basketball initiative that's kicking off today, Activist Sports, out at the Pullman Center. And then we're doing these Play Streets events on the west side in North Lawndale. And we will be doing some hyper-local, kind of community events across the city to allow young people to do just that, to be safe, peaceful, with some adult supervision.
As far as the 13-year-old boy who was arrested and charged, he will face a judge later today.
The violence stretched across back of the yards, Inglewood, Chatham, South Shore, Austin, Garfield Park, Grand Crossing, and even downtown. The pain didn't stay on one block.
Comfortable all out
It
there and
traveled
shit.
like a storm
Like, bro, in
moving
a
across
wheelchair.
the city. Now here's the part nobody wants to hear. The streets love talking about loyalty. The streets love talking about respect. The streets love talking about justice. But how can we demand justice while helping create more funerals? How can we say every black life matters while treating black lives like they're disposable? How can we cry over one lost life and then celebrate the next act of retaliation? That's the contradiction. That's the hypocrisy. The streets will tell you that they're about family, yet every weekend, families getting destroyed. The streets will tell you they're about love, yet every weekend, mothers are burying children. The streets will tell you they're about honor, yet every weekend, another young life gets added to a statistic. At some point,
They just
we gotta
walk
stop
regular
lying
like
to
they
ourselves.
used to that shit.
The streets don't love us. The streets don't heal us. The streets don't educate us. The streets don't build communities. The streets consume community. And every summer they come back hungry. A city can't heal while it's constantly bleeding. A people can't demand justice while ignoring injustice happening in their own neighborhoods. And until we start having the same outrage for every black life lost, whether it trends nationally or not, the cycle will continue. Because these weren't just numbers. This wasn't just 34 shots.
Look at bro right there.
This wasn't just 6
Crazy.
kids. This wasn't just 4 mass shootings. This wasn't just 9 young victims. This was one weekend, 72 hours. And summer hasn't even really started yet.
Ain't started yet. The cold thing about it, they gotta get them kids while they young before they get to the age where they want to think about they want to be in the streets, and they starting young and they getting younger and younger. 10, 9 and shit. You gotta get in their head young. That's when the parents gotta really just like, hey, put their foot down and shit. Sometimes they won't let their parents put as much foot down as they want to. You feel me? Because then, you know, parent be going to jail for beating a kid or whatever. Because once they get old, and they get comfortable, and that's all they want to be is in the streets, man. It's a different ball game. Once they get comfortable, and you try to smash on them, like, hey, don't be going out there, man, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's when they just tends to turn on you or something and feel, you know what I'm saying, disrespect you and do all type of shit, man. That shit be crazy. That's why you gotta get them before it get to that point. You feel me? At a young age, you feel me? Some just don't listen. Some you just can't control, man. Hey, that's just life, man. We just gotta try to overcome it and try to stop these kids and these youth for killing, getting these guns or whatever, man. You feel me? They just take all the guns off the street. You feel what I'm saying? Even gun owners, you feel me? Because they getting it from them, they houses and shit like that, man. That's the only way you probably can really stop this shit, man. Let's get back into it, though.
This is SNTV. Y'all know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. And try not to get slimed out. I'm gone.
Try not to get slimed. They just
Yards neighborhood, where 2 men are dead and 5 others are hurt after a mass shooting overnight.
Our Darius Johnson is live near 51st and Wood. That is where detectives are still investigating what exactly happened here.
Darius,
what's the
watching his
latest?
own back. Oh, it's all the police out
Hey
there.
there, ladies. Good morning to you. Chicago police and their investigators still remain here on the scene more than 5 hours after that gunfire rang out right here in the back of the Yards neighborhood at 51st and Wood. Now that the sun has started to rise this morning, you are starting to see more neighbors who are coming out. You can see them right there in this live shot. Those people are right there near where all of this unfolded right here in the 5100 block of South Wood. And overnight, investigators have spent much of their time gathering any evidence after that barrage of gunfire leaves 2 men dead and 5 others injured. Take a look at this video. Police say it was around 12:30 this morning when 2 armed men approached a group of people standing outside here at 51st and Wood and then opened fire. Here's the warning that went out over police radio shortly after those shots.
Be careful for the tickets for the offender guns. They had 3 machine guns, 2 semi-automatics. Again, that address for that is 50 Hermitage. If someone can check on 50th and Hermitage.
Yeah, they tore that ass up, boy. That's
3 men and a
crazy.
woman were taken to area hospitals and are expected to be okay. A
3
23-year-old
machine
woman
guns?
was shot in the head and is currently in critical condition. 2 other men were also critically wounded. Those 2 men died at the hospital. Video from the scene overnight shows a large police presence, multiple victims being treated by paramedics, some of them on stretchers, and dozens of evidence markers scattered throughout the street. Back out here live this morning again, you can still see that police presence. There was a fire truck that pulled up not too long ago. Unclear exactly why they are here at this time. In the last hour, we've seen a being loaded into the back of a police squad car. Unclear how that may be related to this scene because police have not said anything about there being a child or anyone under the age of 18 being involved in all of this. Another thing that we're noticing at the scene as well, there is a red vehicle that is a little further down. That red vehicle was hit by a silver Jeep SUV. It's unclear how all of that is connected into all of this, but it seems to be just steps away from where those shots were fired. In the meantime, Chicago police have not said anything additionally about the suspects besides the high-powered weapons that they were using, and the identities of the 2 people killed have yet to be released at this time. We're live here in the back of the Yards this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Ladies, back to you.
Don, 7 of the 15 people in Chicago shot overnight were under age 19. In one of those Bronzeville shootings, 4 boys were wounded. Young adults were the victims in another shooting, and the alderperson of the 3rd Ward is calling on adults to take action. A Bronzeville resident was driving home and saw young people running down the street a block from his house.
And I rolled down my window of my car and I asked them, hey girls, what are you guys running from? They're like, there's a shooting. I said, what? There's a shooting. You know, they were frantic.
Chicago police say 4 young teens were shot at 46th and Prairie at 9:39 p.m. A 12-year-old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 14-year-old. All boys were wounded. Neighbors were enjoying this summer afternoon, surprised to hear there was gun violence on the next block near a church involving.
See what I'm saying? All kids, and they praising that shit. That ain't nothing to praise when it's just all kids. Should literally anybody, but mainly the kids, the future, the youth. You feel me? You gotta make sure that's the future. You want to make sure they grow, man, because that's how life continue. You feel me? Through them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get old so they could, you know what I'm saying, get old so they could, you know what I'm saying, continue to get their generation going, so they could have, you know what I'm saying, continue the generation. You feel me? Fucked up situation.
But now I'm hearing it was like, 12, 13. So for me, I can only see is just like one, condolences and my heart goes out.
I feel as an educator myself, young people, that hurts more than anything.
Yeah, dude.
My young people, we used to have fun. We want people to go home, everybody to go home to their parents. It hurts deeply.
Less than a mile away at about midnight, shots were fired at a group of people partying near the Metro tracks in 47th Street.
But then, as I'm steady running, I heard pop, 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 pop.
I ran for their life. Like, people tripped, fell, stuff, all type of stuff.
Police say an 18-year-old female was shot in the abdomen and is in critical condition. A 19-year-old female was shot in the hand in good condition. And an adult male got himself to University of Chicago Hospital with a gunshot wound to the shoulder in good condition.
But we literally just looking for a good place to have fun. Like, they damn near making it impossible with all these guns.
Third Ward Alderperson Pat Dowell released a statement that reads in part, "Parents must be accountable. The attention our young people seek must be found first in the home." She added, "We must hold social media companies accountable. Social media companies are enabling this behavior." And Alderperson Dowell said the summer is starting off wrong. Gun violence is destroying young people and communities. Now, police have not said if these shootings were random, targeted, or related. But in a late update tonight, police say they do have a person of interest in the shooting of those 4 boys.
Man, so crazy out there, man. It just, man, they born to die, man, out there, man. That shit's so sick, and it's this young, the youth, they getting younger, they praising it, you know what I'm saying? But like, hey, if it's gonna start from the home, man, they gotta get into it. They gotta get in it before they even get to that age. Stay on them, and don't let them get too comfortable with them streets. You feel me? Hey, but some, like I say, man, some don't listen, man. They gonna end up out there regardless, man. You feel me? Because that's the way they want to go, man. You could try whatever you could do, man, but some of them just don't want to listen, man. But I really do got to get to the youth, man, because dying is not the way to go, man. You want to live to see an old age, man. That's a blessing. That's an accomplishment nowadays, you feel me? Especially when you run in the streets, man. That's to get old is an accomplishment. That's crazy, man. You feel me? Because all these guns and shit and all these killings, man, that shit's so crazy, man. But hey, man, I ain't finna sit here and preach to y'all about this situation, man. We just know we got a war going on all around the world, man. Mainly in Chicago, man, because they're younger out there. It's just young. You feel me? Got to get it together, man. But hey, if you watch this to the end, man, I appreciate you tuning in to Big FC TV Reactions, man. You feel me? And if you ain't part of the family, hit that subscribe button. Get part of this family. You feel what I'm saying? See more reactions, man. Come tune in to me. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you subscribe. Hey, you already subscribed, man. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel, support my content, staying loyal to the soil. You dig what I'm saying, man? Hey, leave a comment if you want to, man. Talk to me. I'll talk back, man, on any situation, man. You want to see more reaction videos? Let me know, man. If you want to send me some, send them. I'll react to them. You dig what I'm saying, man? And like I always say, until the next one. Peace.